Alrighty, so we finally made it. I didn't think this day was ever going to show up, but today is the 1 year anniversary from the very first upload I ever did on YouTube. I can't believe it's been a year already since I started putting out content. And yeah, I feel like the channel's obviously grown a whole bunch and we've done some really awesome stuff. So today is going to be a little bit of a longer video. Please bear with. Feel free to skip through. But we're going to start off with an opening. I'm going to give away a whole bunch of codes. And then I want to do a little bit of like a behind the scenes for you guys. I know I've done it previously, but I'm going to just show off some other things. And then I want to do a little bit of a stat recap at the very end of the video to kind of encompass this whole video and the purpose of doing this and just to see how much we've actually grown. So I just want to start by thanking everybody from the very first subscriber to the one that happened this morning. All the family and friends that have shown their support throughout this whole year. People I've met on Instagram, on YouTube, just going out and about meeting people. It's been awesome. And again, I can't thank you guys enough. And I want to see this channel grow even more over this year. I didn't think it would get anywhere near where it is right now. And yeah, I'm really humbled by all this. And again, I really do thank everybody that come and checked out my content and really enjoyed it, and just going through all the comments throughout this whole year and just seeing people's excitement for the stuff that I'm showing off. And I know there's bigger and better channels out there, but I'm just a guy having fun doing this stuff. And a lot of the stuff that I opened up throughout this year I would have just opened up anyway, but I just thought I'd hop back into the community after almost 20 years of being out of it, and yeah, just kind of give back. So without further ado, let's start off with some codes here. A whole bunch of randomly shuffled codes and plenty to give out, so stay tuned for that, and best of luck to getting it. So I thought, because it was a big occasion and this was probably the last thing that I have sealed, that's probably the most expensive thing that I have, and with the support of my sponsor JD Mint Collectibles helped me get this set up. So we are going to open up the Ultra Premium Collection box here. I have opened this up before on the channel, but again, such a special box, deserves a special occasion. And yeah, it's been absolutely amazing. So let's crack into this here. And I can't wait to try our luck. There's 16 packs total in this humongous box, pretty much covering all of the 4 main sets of Sword and Shield generation. Obviously it's not including Champion's Path or any of the sets that came out after this, like Shining Fates, but yeah, so we have a good chance of getting some absolutely amazing stuff in here. And yeah, let's try this out. So last time I opened this, it's a little weird because it has just like the flip top on it. So I'm going to try and do it the exact same way as I did before. This flips up, come on, or not. Am I opening it the wrong way? Oh yeah. Let's see. Okay, there it is. Gotcha. Sorry. It's like I haven't done this before or something. All right, so there we go. That looks a lot better. So you get to see the nice, black and gold decal there with all that gold trim. It flips open this way, and then there is all the absolutely amazing stuff in here. I'm just trying to get as much of it as I can on screen there. So start off with the top and get this little pull drawer out. Nothing too crazy in here, just the rule book and the player's guide. That has all of the current promos as of this box here. So very, very cool. I really like how they added this in, and this thing is just, it's well worth the money in my opinion. The code for this box I'll save to the very end, so stay tuned for that. But let's just crack right into it. Let's go through the middle first. Whole bunch of packs in here, all kinds of goodies. Let's see what sets we have in here. We have Darkness Ablaze and Rebel Clash. So looks like we're starting off with those. 2 sets that I absolutely enjoyed going through, and yeah, sets I still need to complete. Also in here you have the metal die, the damage counters, and some more metal die. Very, very high quality stuff, and again, it's absolutely amazing. I was really impressed with how they did this, and I'm interested to see if they're going to do more products like this in the future. You know what, let me do this. Let's just go through all the packs, and we'll do it that way. So, out of the Zashian side, we have this absolutely beautiful black and gold Zashian V promo here. It's like that alternate art from the other gold card that came out previously. I have, gone through this before, but now I have 2 of those, which is absolutely amazing. If I can ever afford to send stuff out to PSA, which if you guys haven't been paying attention, they just raise all the prices again. Yeah, I'll end up getting one of those graded, but yeah, I couldn't afford it before, and now it's just even worse. Metal gold coin here, the sleeves, which when I looked at this before, I completely forgot. So really nice design here, but on the back, it's got a gold backing on it. Really, really cool. This one has sword and shield base set packs in here, so very nice. And just some more dividers. I'm gonna put this back in here, slide that back over here. Now onto the Zamazenta side. Of course, we start with the absolutely beautiful Zamazenta V alternate gold promo here. Let's see, here's the coin. For some reason, the little sleeves of these coins come in. The plastic isn't really that good, so they always fall out of these. Yeah, as you can tell, it's just like a little plastic bag, but the sides open up. Card sleeves for Zamazenta, and again, it's got that nice gold backing on it. And Vivid Voltage, so a lot of good packs to open up, and it's gonna be nice, especially because I haven't really had anything else to open up in a minute. I do have some more stuff coming in, which I can't wait for it to come in. And yeah, I'm still gonna be keeping up with the shorts. If you guys have, if you guys have checked any of those out, kind of just wanted to get into it because it's obviously something that YouTube is supporting right now, and it seems to be doing very well for some people. The first one I put up literally blew up overnight and had like literally on the top 10 most views and a lot of my content. So yeah, it was kind of crazy, but if you guys haven't checked it out yet, a lot of the shorts that I'm gonna do until I run out of showing that stuff is a lot of my sets that I've either completed or nearly completed. So that should be really fun to go through all that, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Definitely let me know what you think of those. Again, I think I have 2 up, maybe 3 now. But yeah, just give me some feedback on that, and like I said, I'll definitely adjust accordingly. So let's get into these packs here. I know that was a really drawn out intro here, but like I said, I'm in no rush to go through all this stuff. And like I said, I planned on this being a little bit of a longer video, especially for what I want to show off after I go through the packs. So definitely stay tuned. And again, this is all for you guys. It's been an amazing year, and I didn't think things were going to go the way they were, especially with how insane 2020 was and how many complications it caused everybody. I think it was a good time for a channel like this and just other channels to just try to bring people some smiles and a little bit of enjoyment in the midst of all the nonsense, if you will. Another Sword and Shield base set here. But yeah, it was really fun to just get back into collecting again, and then my first time creating content. But yeah, I got back into actually collecting in November of 19. Obviously, that was right around when Hidden Fates came out, and someone was like, "Hey man, you should check this stuff out." And I'm definitely glad that I did. Nice Cinderace holographic there, because very early on, I pulled the Shiny Charizard from Hidden Fates, and I was like, all right. After that, I just kept having ridiculous luck. I got a lot of the Hidden Fates set knocked out very early on, even before I started making content on it. And yeah, I just had some friends who were like, hey man, you should just try and put something out, even if it's casual, and just kind of do your own thing. And of course, just kind of how my mentality is, I kind of push myself to the limits, and I did like 120 something days in a row of putting out content. Ooh, nice. Keldeo V. Very, very nice. Got ultra rare. But yeah, I was putting out content every single day, and I really just wanted to see how long I could go before I either needed a break or before I was completely broke. Luckily, I hit I need a break window first, and took a little bit of a break, and then adjusted my schedule accordingly. But it's been so much fun, and again, for something that I never thought I would end up doing. Not in like the getting back into the community or like collecting again, but just putting out content. I mean, at that point, my younger brother had been on another holo, very nice. He had been on Twitch, streaming, Apex and some of these other games. And, that's another thing, is a huge hobby of mine is playing video games, but never thought I would get into creating Pokemon content. Here we are now a year later, and a whole bunch of support behind what I'm doing. So, yeah, and again, I'm just trying to keep it fun and casual. I'm not one of those, trying to do this to get rich real quick, which obviously that's not how it works. And I'm just trying to have fun with it. Got the Instagram set up and met a lot of really awesome people there. And again, just try to enjoy the community and give back to, something that, definitely kept my interest when I was a kid. And I remember when base set came out, and, Fossil and Jungle and Team Rocket, the gym series, I remember when all that stuff first came out, and I went away from it for a while, and I'm definitely glad that I came back. Cracking into Rebel Clash now, and again, I'll go through the recap of all the cards before we move on to the next part of this video. But started off pretty well. Got 2 holos and an ultra rare so far. Let's see what Rebel Clash has for us. Snover as the reverse, and a Ludicolo. But yeah, I don't know, it was just so much fun getting into this, and then, like I said, just seeing the feedback and seeing what people liked, and, suggestions on how to, make content, and, my backdrop here, that's changed a whole bunch, and I've added to it over time. A little bit of a, I guess a little behind the scenes. So when I was initially setting up the channel, the name WakoBako I've had as like gamer tags and nicknames for the longest time. But I was thinking of something cool, especially doing like Pokemon related. I was originally, another holo. I was originally going to do ETB. It'd be Elite Trainer Bako. That was one of the original names I threw out there. I don't know, I threw out all kinds of like actual Pokemon ones, and I was like, I'm just going to stick with WakoBako, and I'm glad I did. Like I said, it's a title, or, a tag, gamer tag, whatever you want to call it, that I've had for the longest time, and I don't know, it just kind of fit. What else? Starting with, and again, all of this stuff that I record is off of my phone, which I've been pretty impressed with the quality, especially, it's iPhone 10, so it's nothing really current, but it's still really, really nice. And yeah, and just looking at the original, another ultra rare. Looking at the original setup that I had, where again all this was adjusted a little bit. I had a really crappy little tripod that had these weird like octopus adjustable legs. Like, it was just super weird, and everything pretty much shot on my dining room table here. If you guys have seen my other previous behind the scenes stuff, which you'll get a chance to see that here in a second again. But yeah, just pretty much converted my dining room table into the whole studio setup, and got some lighting, and then eventually got some better lighting, and just kept trying to make adjustments. Got a newer tripod that's so much better than what I was using, and just always push to try and make content better for you guys. Chatot as the reverse, and a Siliglyph. So 2 decent pulls from Rebel Clash, a set that I still need to complete, but I'm only missing like 4 or 5 cards, so I'm very, very close. Let's see, what else. I know this is, I'm just trying to think of stuff to talk about and just kind of like recap the whole year. Thinking about, that should be a fun one to enter. Even just stuff like this with code cards. I remember giving these out and not thinking anything of it, and then we had that weird, the time frame, if you've been sticking around for a while, where the bots were just auto scanning every code. So I started Xing out all the code cards, and then I decided to just hand cut all the QR codes out, which does take a lot of time, but I was just trying to do what I could to give the you guys a chance to actually get some of these codes for the TCG online. And then just all the codes I've given out throughout this last year. And again, I don't really play the TCG, and there was no point of me doing anything else with them, so I thought it's not the most amazing way to give back to the community, but it's the only thing I could kind of swing for the time being. And it was always fun to, it still is, making it sound like I'm done or something. it's always fun to go through all the comments and see people like, oh yeah, I got a code from this video and I pulled something awesome in the game. Like that's what I was hoping for. Especially with how many codes I give out, and I try to give out as many as I can. But obviously space it out so we can have some. We can have the stack last. That was the whole point, just to get you guys to open up some packs, especially for those of you that really play that a lot, and hopefully you guys get some awesome cards. All right, let's see. We are into Darkness Ablaze now. Sorry, I may have skipped over that, but I'm just got a lot on my mind, and I'm just trying to keep this whole thing flowing and not have any dead air, if you will. Electrike as the reverse, and a Wigglytuff. Really like that artwork there. Nothing too crazy for just a regular rare, but let's see what else. So, looking back at like some of my beginning videos, I started off pretty much with the start of the Sword and Shield generation, which was nice, but I opened up plenty of Sun and Moon stuff as well. They used to have Shining Legends Sunday, which I ran that for weeks on end. It was something cool to do every Sunday and just try to complete that set, and spent weeks and weeks trying to pull just one card, and still haven't got it, and I'm not going to buy it. I want to just naturally pull it, which maybe that's something I can hopefully get knocked out this year. Toxtricity as the reverse, and a Tyranitar Hollow. Very nice. So we've gotten a pull out of every set so far, especially with just one more pack to go on Darkness Ablaze. What was I even saying? My goodness. Oh yeah, so just going through some of the sets, especially with evolutions. Very early on my channel, I opened up a whole bunch of generations, which was awesome. And now you look at it like, over on this side here, I have my Shining Legends ETBs. This side I have Burning Shadows. You can kind of see it over there. I used to be able to go to Target and they were just everywhere. And now they're like hundreds of dollars each. It's insane. And at the time, it was one of those things where, I was keeping stuff for a sealed collection, but, I wanted to keep opening up stuff to try to, not only make content, but to just try to pull those last cards that I needed, especially with Shining Legends. But, again, it was just more for, just having fun with it. And yeah, hindsight, yeah, I could have put some to the side and, it would have grown a whole bunch. But, there's only very few times where I've actually had to dip into my sealed collection to get rid of stuff, unfortunately. And, it is what it is. As much as I would like to have kept all of this stuff, or the stuff I want to keep sealed, real life kicks in every once in a while, and you got to make those tough choices. But I'm still glad with how everything's played out so far and what I've collected over this year. It's been insane, and what I'm going to show you here in a little bit is only a small fraction of what I have. I have so many stuff in big boxes I have in either other closets or outside of my storage. But I just wanted to give you guys an idea of not only just like the sets that I've collected in my binders, but just the actual like physical products that I've collected and stuff I've held on to for this whole year. And it definitely stacks up fast. But the other thing that I was really glad to start getting into, Vaporeon as the reverse, and Ninjask. We are into Vivid Voltage, by the way. Was when I started trading in bulk. I think that was something fun, especially because I was stacking up so much of it with how much I was doing content. I didn't know what to do with it. Someone reached out in the comments, was like, hey, you can trade this in to either get cash or to trade in for more product. And I've been doing it ever since. I try to do it at least once a month, and I actually have a video up on my channel where I actually do how I prep my bulk and the website, a little bit of an overview. So definitely check that out. Nice. Aromic Energy. Nice. Steelix. There we go. So there we go. We got at least one hit out of every set so far. Still got 2 packs for Vivid Voltage. Hopefully we can get something else. But yeah, start trading in bulk, and just you don't realize how many cards you actually have, especially when it comes to bulk, until you spend a whole day counting through all of it and sorting it, especially based on rarity. And a lot of these sets, you only really need 1 or 2 cards of each. 1 or 2 of each card, depending on if you're trying to do master set purposes or anything. But yeah, you realize, you know, how much the stuff stacks up, especially the ultra rares, like your Vs and your GXs and stuff like that. And then trading it in and realizing how much that stuff is worth. You know, obviously it's a lot at one time, but yeah, it was just, and again, it's another thing that kind of helped this channel continue to grow and to keep, you know, what am I looking for? Oh my goodness, I'm drawing a blank. Sorry. And just kind of be self-sufficient where, you know, obviously I was buying a whole bunch, but, you know, trading the stuff in and getting more product in for you guys to open, especially when it came to new sets. Unfortunately, I couldn't do it with Shining Fates, mainly because a lot of the pre-orders were still crazy expensive, and I didn't really have that much bulk at the time. But yeah, it's definitely a thing that I highly recommend if you haven't done it before, or, you know, even if you're not a content creator and you have all this stuff just sitting around. Definitely check out, you know, there's a couple different websites that do it. But again, you can get a good amount of money, or you can get some product from those stores' websites. So here we go, Regirock as the reverse rare from this last pack. What are we going to end off with? Nice, very, very nice. Togekiss VMAX. Very, very nice way to end off Vivid Voltage, so I'll gladly take that. All right, cool. So let's give away this last stack of codes here. All right, got some good old evolutions here. And again, you know, I could talk about evolutions all day. It was definitely one of my favorite sets to collect and complete. And yeah, it was one that I'm glad I got into it when I did, because now it's crazy expensive. All right, so let's do a quick recap of all the pulls here. So here are pulls from Sword and Shield base set. Not too bad. I'm still, I don't know, I feel like I'm part of the minority on this one, but I still get super excited when I pull holos. I know they're, you know, not really worth too much, but it's just the fact of pulling holos, and it's just that nostalgia feeling. You know, when I was a kid and I would pull holos, it was, you know, you were the coolest kid around if you had holos, or, you know, someone watched you pull one. Getting into Rebel Clash pulls, we got that Ice Cube V Ultra Rare and the Duralond holo there. Getting into Darkness Ablaze, we got Tyranitar as the holo and Golisopod. Definitely like that Tyranitar artwork, but Golisopod's looking pretty cool as well. And of course, last but not least, we got two Ultra Rares from Vivid Voltage. We got Steelix V and that Togekiss V Max. This is a set that I still really need to work on, and you know, hopefully, you know, throughout the early part of this year, I can get some more of this product in and you know, get on completing that set. That's one of the few Sword and Shield sets that I don't really have a lot completed. So let me give away this code here. There's for the entire Ultra Premium Collection box. Best of luck to whoever gets that. But all right, we're gonna do a little bit of a transition here. And again, apologize for this weird transition that we're gonna do, but probably the easiest way I can do it without, you know, just, yeah, without having to edit a whole bunch of stuff. So also, let me show off these promos again. Absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna keep them in these sleeves here. I'll probably just put them in top loaders. All right, so here we go. Let's see how well this works. And all right, so there we go. I had my finger all over the screen. That's perfect. All right, so now we're gonna do a little bit of a behind the scenes here. I've done this before, but just a little bit of a recap. So there is the whole studio setup zoomed out a little bit. I know it's nothing too crazy, but I'll tell you what, that tripod definitely saved my life there, especially with the adjustment up and down. You can tilt, you can lean it. It's been great. My whole wall of ETBs here. I remember when I just had like 3 or 4, and now I have this massive wall that I'm always updating and adjusting. You know, the little back panel on there with Squirtle and all my awesome Blastoise cards there. But yeah, it's just been fun getting all this set up. And again, it's just, there's a little dining room table, nothing too crazy, right? All right, so now we're gonna spin around to something I'm super excited about. It may seem a little bit crazy, but check all this out. So, yeah. It's a lot of Pokemon product here, but let's take a look and let's see what we got here. So starting with the table, again, this is a whole bunch of stuff here, and I apologize if the camera is a little weird or shaky. I'll try and keep it as still as possible, but a lot of this stuff is product that I've opened, a little bit of sealed stuff here. We got my jumbo cards, not only the newer Sword and Shield ones, which I'm going to show these off in a short later on this week, but the what I call the OG jumbo cards, the ones from like Sun and Moon and older. I got my sealed pack collection here. I did show this off the other day. Got, you know, every pack from Sun and Moon. Got a bunch of the current Sword and Shield ones. I've got my absolutely beautiful Unlimited Team Rocket here. Definitely my favorite set, and I'm gonna hold on to that for a very long time. PSA subs, this whole box here is stuff that I want to send out to PSA, and I've just been adding to it more and more all the time. You know, we've got some Dragonite stuff in here. Got a bunch of my Shining Legends. I almost said Shining Fates again. You know, some Blastoise cards here and there. So definitely a lot of stuff that I want to send out. And again, I know some of it's, you know, not crazy high end, or it's not going to bring me a whole bunch of money, but it's just the sake of me, you know, getting stuff sealed and just have it, you know, properly protected. But again, now with the price climb on that stuff, probably gonna have to put that off just a little bit longer. So here, just like a random box of stuff that either like I was getting ready to, you know, get stuff ready for sale, or just loose, you know, random cards I had here. This box here, this really just houses all of the boxes and packs for all my Japanese booster boxes. If you guys catch those videos when I do them, I do keep all the packs, especially because I don't rip all the way through them. But yeah, I keep all the boxes just so when I do get a chance to actually display all of them, you know, it'll be really cool. But yeah, I have the entire, pretty much every booster box that's come out for Sword and Shield, I have the Japanese booster boxes for. And obviously you can tell I have some duplicates of some just because they are absolutely amazing. All right, getting into the next one here. The one theme deck that I thought I'd pick up. I am still trying to get the new Blastoise V one, so if you guys see any of those out in town around you, definitely hit me up and let's see if we can make something work. But yeah, Vivid Voltage one, obviously with Charizard, you know, it's going to grow value over time, hopefully. I mean, pretty much everything Charizard does. You just have to wait a little bit. Then you look at the comparison here. The Japanese Charizard theme deck looks so much better, just the packaging. You get the absolutely beautiful VMAX there, if my phone will focus. There we go. And again, I just like the overall design. It shows you everything you're going to get in there. And again, it's a little bit bigger packaging, but I thought the overall design was amazing. So here, got the Blastoise one as well. I like the artwork on this one a little bit better. You guys have to let me know which design you like better. I think this one just pops a little bit more. This is a really cool design. It's got the nice reflective pattern. But I don't know, just something about this box, it just looks a lot better. You have to let me know in the comments which one you like better. Yeah, I got one that I opened up and one I'll keep sealed, especially because I'm definitely Team Blastoise all the way. And I want to keep adding to that collection as well. So here's some more Japanese booster boxes. We got these Shiny Star V boxes, which you can see I've opened up a couple. Wish I could get a whole bunch more, but again, that's another product that's just rapidly climbing in price. We have the GX All-Stars from the Sun and Moon era here. Opened up a couple boxes of this. I think I did all these in one video. It was really, really fun, and it was such a good set to open up. Here are all of the Poke Collect monthly sub boxes. I used to sub to this all the time, and then I don't know, I just kind of dropped off of it. It was definitely fun, and if you know you like mystery boxes, that's definitely one to check out and go into. But yeah, they had some really good stuff here, and I know their website has been evolving a lot over time. But again, I just kind of fell off of it. Nothing, you know, nothing wrong with the product that they put out, or you know, I didn't have like any issues with them itself. But yeah, I just wanted to move over to something else. If you want to see another one though, definitely let me know. You know, I'll pick up another one, or maybe I'll get some more Poke Collect products in. So now I'm going to spin over this way here. All kinds of good stuff here from the, you know, the collector's tins, the mini tins, the Pokeball tins. This random Frisbee that I got from the Pokemon Center website. Check this out. So they were just giving away as like a free little promo thing, but I was like, yeah, sure, I'll take it. Why not? Again, just really just like for display purposes, but thought it was really, really neat. Hidden Fate stuff. Well, before I get to that, this here, the good old Dollar Tree packs here. I remember buying this when it was about half empty, and then I just kept going over time and filling it up. So I wish they would do more of these. They kind of fell off of it, you know, when Darkness Ablaze came out, but it would be cool to see those more often, or just a little more accessible. All right, Hidden Fates products, pretty much one of everything here. And again, as cool as it would have been to keep this stuff sealed, I was just super excited to open it up, and I had some great, I had a great time going through it. Obviously, the huge Rayquaza statue in the Ultra Premium collection. This thing it's so beautiful, and just the the artwork and the craftsmanship and that was great. Just 3 of the Hidden Fates tins. If you guys want to see how many I've actually opened, definitely let me know in the comments, and maybe I'll do a short on that. It's ridiculous, just so many tins I've opened up. These are the newer style with the cardboard in there, but I opened up a whole bunch of the original one. So gonna go and show you guys that stuff here in a second, but here's some more stuff here. So Shining Legends, again, I was just keeping these boxes because I do still have all the pins and stuff like that, so I'll put them back in there eventually. But yeah, all the Shining Legends. Got the huge Shining Legends box here. This is the Premium Powers collection. It comes with the Jumbo Ho card, which I have. But this box here, even now, is just crazy expensive. And then I have all of the, let me move this stuff out of the way here. All of the Mythical collection from Generations. These boxes were absolutely amazing as well, and they all came with their own unique promo. But I have every single box that you can get here. With the Charizard and the Blastoise one as well. They did do a Venusaur and Pikachu, like a bigger collection box. I have those somewhere, I just couldn't find them for this video here, so I'll have to dig around for that. Moving over here, got some Champions Path stuff. The good old Marnie collection here. I have a couple of these where you still have like the playmat and stuff in them. I just never used it, but I like the whole box and the pins, just everything about it, so just decided to hold on to it. And then these here are both of the pin collection boxes here, just the full sets. I was lucky enough to get both of these when they were fairly cheap before they kind of spiked, when they first came out. But I thought these were really cool, and it was nice to actually get like a sealed case of something for once. Then we have the Small but Mighty box there. I remember picking that up. That was a very interesting product. And the Kanto Power Box. This was immediately expensive before it even came out, obviously because it's Evolutions, but definitely glad I had a chance to open that up. So this box here, this has, and I'll try to show it here, again, I'm doing this all with one hand. So all of this here, these are all like the sleeves and the books for the Elite Trainer boxes. So every single one I've ever opened up, I've kept all of that in there. I know, most people probably just throw that stuff away, but maybe I'll do some kind of display piece with it. But yeah, every ETB I've ever opened, some of the Hidden Fates ones. Let me get this out of the way, sorry. Yeah, some of the Hidden Fates ones. There's a bunch of Shining Legends, Generations all the way down there. But yeah, every single ETB I've ever opened, I have all these sleeves and the original books with it. That shows like the whole set and stuff like that. All right, let's see. Let's go into. Let's see, what else do I have? So the sealed stuff over here. Again, this isn't all of it, but these are some of the big ticket items. We got the good old Hidden Fates ETB, which I'm working on getting another tub, just because I've run out of space in that one. But yeah, definitely glad I still have this sealed, and I'm definitely going to hold on to that for a long, long time. My 3 booster boxes I have sealed right now. I originally got 2 of the Vivid Voltage ones, but the first box I opened up really wasn't that great, so I decided to crack the second one. Kind of wish I didn't, especially with how insanely expensive they all are now. But I'll get another one eventually, but again, I just keep them in the box that they come in. I just crack this open to make sure it's good to go, and I write the name on it. So in here, we have all my other ETBs. I'm going to try and swing this around a little bit. Of course, I had to get the Evolutions ones. I got these when they were like regular price. I think I maybe got them for 20 or 30 bucks a piece, and now they've climbed up as well. But I also have one of every single Sword and Shield set so far. The original ones where they had like the same kind of wrapping as the booster boxes, and then they transitioned to not doing that anymore because that stuff kind of flakes off very easily. But yeah, building up the sealed collection slowly. And again, I like the Elite Trainer boxes. And I know with Shining Fates, I still need that one. And then the 2 that are coming with Battle Styles. So it'll be fun to collect all of those as well. So now one of the last things I want to go through before the stat recap here is all of these binders. So as you can see here, these are all the sets that I've collected throughout this year. some of these sets I have completed, and again, I'll be showing them in like the shorts that I have. But it's just been absolutely insane to look at it. So just on like terms of completion, I have 12 sets that I have complete or near complete, going from vintage all the way up to modern stuff. That humongous Sun and Moon binder there, that just has a bunch of random sets I didn't have individual binders for. But yeah, it's been awesome to collect all this stuff, and some of the vintage stuff that I have, really just, it's stuff that I had from when I was a kid, and I finally, put some stuff in sleeves or, better organize it. And then you have some of the newer sets here. This here, and I showed off the other day, but this has my my Team Rocket set in here, just because I don't have another binder for it as of right now, so this is my best way I can protect it. Got them in top loaders, so but yeah, that's a whole bunch of stuff. And again, this is just a slight preview of what what I've collected and opened up over the year. It's been absolutely amazing, but I want to just cover one more thing, and then I'll let you guys go. And yeah, I might as well just set up shop here. So we're gonna look at some stats real quick. And again, this may not be super interesting, but I just wanted to look over this. And again, my handwriting is absolutely atrocious, so I apologize. But yeah, so first year on YouTube. Still kind of crazy to say that. I didn't think I would keep putting out content this long, but I'm glad that I have. And hopefully, for those of you that have been along for the ride, hopefully you've enjoyed it as well. So as you can read along there, and you can pause it if you like. I actually started the channel on March 1st. I created it, kind of got it set up. And then March 2nd was my very first video. I did the Sword and Shield base set build and battle boxes, which that was kind of cool. It was a little nerve-wracking, especially because I hadn't recorded content like that before. So I was a little bit nervous, didn't really know what to say, and I know the video and audio was terrible if you go back and look on the channel, but it started everything, and now we're here. So all these numbers here are as of this morning. So total sub count as of this morning is 428 subs. That's absolutely amazing. I really thank every single one of you that have come to the channel and have enjoyed it enough to drop a sub. Hopefully we can continue to grow as a community and just keep adding to those numbers over time. And if you're watching this video, if you haven't subscribed to it and you want to add yourself to that, that'd be absolutely amazing. And hopefully you'll come along for the ride this year. Total views as of this morning, almost 21,000 total views. Again, it's just so insane to see numbers like that. And I know people have millions of views on just single videos, but it's so impressive for me just kind of doing this casually and just just kind of at my own pace and just doing all this by myself with the recording, the uploading, all of the social media stuff that's tied into all this. So yeah, it's been a lot, but it's been really fun. Total hours, over 1,000 watch hours, which is nuts. Just even looking at some of my videos, I try to keep them somewhat short. In the beginning, I just didn't really know, what kind of time frame it was, and then other channels were like, hey man, you should probably cut this down a little bit. But yeah, now if you look at the length of my videos, I try to keep them somewhat shorter. I try to do my best to keep your guys' attention, but yeah, it's been absolutely amazing. So here we go, the top 10 videos. I wanted to do an actual a clip montage. If you still want to see that, please let me know. I can get that knocked out. But just for the sake of this video, I just want to look over what the videos were. You can check all these out on my channel, obviously, but if you want to see an actual montage of all these videos and the best pulls that I've had throughout the year, let me know. But yeah, the number one most viewed video was the mystery video I had to do with a Poke Collect. I still to this day, I've watched that video probably 10 times myself. I still don't know why it was as popular as it was, but you guys obviously loved it. These boxes are amazing. Again, that was another Poke Collect video. See, maybe I should do some more of those. You guys have to let me know. And I put some of the dates next to it so you can kind of see, where they ranged at. One of the more recent ones that did really well was that Blastoise VMAX opening that I did, show off that product. You guys absolutely loved it. The one I still think I'm super impressed with is my Team Rocket set that I showed off the other day, that short video. Literally just days ago, and overnight it just blew up. So obviously, whatever YouTube's algorithm is, it's working. And I'm definitely going to continue to keep putting those out on top of all my regular videos. But yeah, and again, my very first opening still did pretty well, you know, exactly a year ago from today. And it's also the video that if you're not subscribed, it plays at the top of the channel when you go check out my page. So here, this is the last thing I want to show you guys, and then I'll let you go. Total sets completed or near completed. Obviously near completes, I'm literally missing one card in. It's kind of crazy to think over 12 months I've completed or nearly completed 12 sets. And we're talking vintage stuff like Fossil and Team Rocket, the Japanese Gym Series sets. You know, a little more current with Generations and Evolutions. Two absolutely amazing sets. I'm so glad that I completed. Shining Legends, I still need that Rainbow Mewtwo, but that's the last card I need. Detective Pikachu, I know it's a subset, but hey, a set complete is a set complete, right? Then we got Hidden Fates, which is probably one of my most prestigious, most well achieved sets that I got. Especially now with it being as expensive as it is, it's so awesome to look at that binder all the time. Just like, all right, I finally completed it. Sword Shield base set, I opened up so much of that when it came out. I think my total count for gold cards is like 17 or 18. Such a great set to open up, and it was a great way to start this new generation. Darkness Ablaze, I'm literally missing one card from Darkness Ablaze. It is the Gold Colossal card. I think I have it coming in, or I made a trade with somebody, but still missing that card. And of course, Champion's Path, I'm missing the last, but definitely not least, that Rainbow Charizard VMAX there. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. A little bit of a preview of all my other setup here. If you guys want to see that video, I did another behind the scenes video previously. Got my brother up there on stream. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video, guys. Again, thank you so much for an amazing year. And hopefully we can continue to grow and make it another amazing year. Not only for this channel, but for the community as a whole. Definitely looking forward to your guys' feedback and comments on this here. And yeah, let's make it another awesome year. But that's going to do it for me, guys. I'm WakoBako. Take it easy.